Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new playthrough. Yeah, this time it's going to be Sentinels of the Multiverse Definitive Edition. I want to show this off. I am a Sentinels of the Multiverse fan, and I'm about to show you how big a fan in just a second. But I thought that I would I just got this new version in here, and I've already unboxed it and set it up and put all the cards where they belong and everything like that. I'll show you what that looks like in just a second as well. But I did want to say we're going to play this version of the game. I want to see what's different. I haven't played it yet, so I won't call this a blind playthrough because I've played a lot of Sentinels, just not this definitive edition. So I'm going to call it a semi-blind playthrough because there are some differences. They're not dramatic, and I thought that what it would do was streamline the game. I don't know that it does. I do think it brings some clarity to the game, and I like the new artwork. And there do seem to be some differences in the heroes that might make them a little more interesting, but I'm not sure yet. So we're going to play. Regardless, it's going to be a good game because Sentinels of the Multiverse is a good game. It's got such a rich backstory and everything. It's just fantastic stuff, and I really enjoy it. So I think what we're going to do is we'll play. It's going to be rough. I think we're going to play 3 heroes maybe. I might do 4, though that starts getting kind of unwieldy. But let's open this box in a minute and talk about that first. So, I've been a huge Sentinels fan for quite some time, and I've made an investment. This is the one thing I don't like about what's happening in Kickstarter and some of the gaming community. You know, I rarely talk negatively about anything. It's just not my nature to get into negative conversations. Like, if I don't like a game, I usually just don't put it on the table. And so, if you say, hey, Doug, why aren't you playing that? And I go, well, I don't have it. Or, you know, it might be that I don't like it, but I know that my tastes are not the same as everybody else's, and I don't want to turn them off from a game they might like because I don't like it. Anyway, that being said, I'm not saying I don't like this game. I actually do like this game. But I don't like to complain about things because it just doesn't get you very far. But I'm going to complain a bit today. So this is happening now with a number of games. They're getting a new edition or a second edition or a definitive edition. I just noticed that another game that I really enjoy is getting a new edition, and I'm pretty excited about that one because I think they learned a lot from that original game. That's Lobotomy. But still, I'm going to have to go reinvest, right? And I don't know how cool that is. You know, I mean, I have to reinvest in Sentinels of the Multiverse. And you're asking me, why is that a big deal? It's just one game, right? No, it's not. And I'm about to show you why I say this. This, my friends, is the Sentinels of the Multiverse First Edition, big box. And sorry for the foam things. I took them off the walls recently, just so you know. I took them off the walls. I'm redoing my soundproofing, and I found that they weren't very effective. I want to do something more effective because it's not bad, and you probably don't notice it, but there's a slight echo because the acoustics aren't really perfect in here yet, and I'm going to do something different. So apologies if you see some of these panels sitting out there. I took them all off the walls. Anyway, Sentinels of the Multiverse, the original edition. So why is this a problem for me? Well, let's take a look. Okay, first off, it's very clear that this big giant silver embossed box was an investment, right? And it's pretty clear from the inside that there is an investment too. And just so you know, this is just the rule books, right? I have all the rule books up in here. You can see there's various rule books, Oblivion and the other ones here. Many rule books with all the different characters in it. But I have I don't think I have everything, but I have almost everything for Sentinels of the Multiverse. And I invested in this thinking, God, this is all I'll ever need. And I just want to show you something. I'll show you this. So now you're going to see this. These are heroes, all the different heroes that exist in the Sentinels of the Multiverse game. And you're probably looking at this going, man, that is freaking cool. Yeah, I agree. It is. I mean, look at that. All the way back. The whole thing is full. Right? These are, and by the way, this isn't all the heroes. These are all this side of the box of heroes. So you can see there's at least, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 heroes in that, in their decks, corresponding decks in there. Okay. Now, let's go down here. These are more heroes down here, right? Another one. Now these are the Sentinels. I actually love the Sentinels. They're pretty cool. I love the Sentinels play. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more heroes down there. I got a little bit in the room in the back. In the back are all the collectible variants that I have for a lot of these characters as well. So you can see variants on the character cards. Those are back here where they belong. It's actually a tab for them. And then I go here, and here are a bunch of villains. You can see I do have a thing in there to break up the... I broke up some of the villains based on some of the sets they came from. But look at all the villains I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 villains in here. Okay. And then I think, did I get you this one? Yeah, this one on the bottom. These are the location cards and some more villains up in here. And here are all the different locations. Here are more villains. The point being, I think you get the point. What a major investment this is. Here's all the big cards, the larger Oblivion cards, the more space dividers, which I have some. Like I said, I don't have absolutely everything. I have most things. Here's some of the bigger villain cards, and then all the tokens, etc. in here. Anyway, it was such a major investment, and this box is so cool, and I'm actually pretty proud of this collection. And now, I don't know if it's any good, because we have this, right? So, anyway, like I said, I don't normally complain, but I think you see why I am. I mean, that was an investment. By the way, just so you know, no one gives me... okay, sometimes publishers will give me something. It's rare. I don't ask for it, so I don't get it. You know, I just get games and I show them to you. Most of them I purchased. There was a time where I got more games, but I don't ask for them because I'm not trying to do this to make money off of you or the publishers or anything else. I just do it for fun. And I wanted to keep it that way. So when I buy, I just usually buy a game. So that Sentinels of the Multiverse thing, Greater Than Games never gave me a single thing. I bought all of that on my own. And now I have to do it again. And I don't know that it's worth it. I'm not sure. I mean, look, I can continue to play the original version. I'm sorry if I'm ranting. I hope not too much. I can continue to play the original version. In fact, I was thinking about introducing it to some friends this weekend and not bringing this enhanced edition, right, or definitive edition. But then again, I'm like, but what if the definitive edition plays better? And we're about to find that out. So we're going to get into the definitive edition right now, and I'm going to pop the box lid open, and I'm going to ask you guys. This is not going to be a long video because I'm going to ask you guys for some help. Now here is the definitive edition. The lore book. There's actually, I like this. This is great. I love this stuff that they do because the world is rich in lore. It's really amazing. But look at my reinvestment here in these characters. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there's 11 characters in here, I believe. Got 11. Starting with, no, 12. Starting with Legacy back there and going on with the other characters. Anyway, 12 characters there and a handful of locations and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villains. Now, there are some cool things here. There are all these foil... Now, these are the foil and the regular cards. As you can see, they're pretty cool. The foil cards are neat to play with. I got to get them sleeved. Right? So I have all that, and that's cool. And these bigger cards are cool to have on the table. And that's neat, and I have some bigger cards for the other edition too. And then here's, you know, all the foil versions of the bad guys and the scenarios, and this introduces a new thing with these scenarios, which is neat as well. And then the token box is actually pretty clever. It's a big box of tokens, and they got spinners in this. This is pretty neat. Anyway, I just don't know if I feel it was worth it for me yet. I'm not sure. We're going to find out though. So anyway, I would like you all to help me pick 4 characters to play and suggest a villain and a location. So of course the characters are Legacy, Wraith, I like Wraith, hint hint, Bunker, Tachyon, Tachyon's cool too, Absolute Zero, interesting to play, harder but fun, Unity, really interesting character, the Argent Adept, tough one. Fanatic, I like Fanatic 2, actually. I like all of them, basically. Captain Cosmic, Tempest, Haka, and Raw, and those are the heroes. And then these are other variants of theirs that are the comic book versions of them. Like, that's pretty. Anyway, I'm not. This isn't an unboxing, so I'm not going to show you everything that's in it. But tell me which 4 characters you'd like to see played. And then on the locations, we got the Wagner Mars base, the Ruins of Atlantis, Magmaria, Insula Primus, Freedom Tower, Megalopolis. So those are the locations. I don't want to play Baron Blade, so let's take him out. And I just saw One Stop Co-op Shop did Citizen Dawn, so let's not do that. Let's pick from villains of Grand Warlord Voss, Omnitron, the Matriarch, or Akashabuta. And one of those villains. So tell me which ones you want to play. We're going to play those, and that will help me understand what our setup's going to be. And maybe, based on who we pick, I might pick one of the scenarios as well. It would be, if you want to do like a Freedom 5 and the one that might be interesting, I don't know, Freedom 5 and the Freedom Tower might be cool, but I'm only going to play 4. Could do something completely off base like Warlord Voss in Magmaria. I don't know, whatever you want. Just give me, I'm going to take some of the ones with the most votes, right? Most ones. So if someone posts something you like it, just thumb it, and I'll notice that there's more than one person that likes that selection. Anyway, that's what I'd like from you. And if I don't get enough, I'll just pick. But I thought you'd want to be involved and help to play out this new definitive edition. And I hope you understand where I'm coming from on this. I'm excited about playing it, by the way. It has nothing to do with that. I love Sentinels of the Multiverse, and I'm probably going to love this too. And it's probably a little more streamlined, and that's fantastic. But man, I almost wanted to say, let's dig into my original box and make some crazy combos and see what we come up with, because that's what's fun about it. But anyway, I will talk to you in the next episode. Please help me choose. I look forward to it, and I'm excited about this playthrough with y'all. So take care, and I'll talk to you in the next episode.